Right, I'm hoping for a shorter video today, and today I'll be doing just a run in We Who Are About to Die. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy's backstory, kill 80 aspirants, okay. So, we just gotta keep killing. Yeah, it's no chess piece either, so that's the thing. Right. That's crazy they all have insurance on them. See, I feel like we need the most money possible, but I might be wrong on that as well. Entourage could help out. I'm gonna go for the many versus many battle anyway. And basically just try to get as many kills as possible. Oh yeah, this video isn't streamed or anything, it's actually just a part, like a general regular video. What's tough is like well, knowing what to do in general. I'm at the point where it's like, well, ugh. I'm just having a hard time with it. As if I seem pretty low energy in this video, that's probably why. I'm gonna take the I mean, so basically, where am I at now? That's the thing I have to ask myself. Because basically, it's a weird situation to be in. Like, I shouldn't really talk about this in just like a gameplay video for, like, well, this game, like We Who Are About to Die. Like, you know, it has nothing to do with the game. It's not really something that can be watched back, and you know, you can't really like go, ah, yes, because it's always relevant. Like, you know, I don't know what my channel's going to look like in the future, right? But it's basically like a case of like, well, you know, I'm just gonna go for it and say, well, basically the thing about it is like the whole thing with like, yeah, recently I've been doing some streams, and the thing about it is streams just don't seem to be good for my numbers. Like, yeah, there's people just unsubscribing because of it, and I'm like, well, I can understand that. Like, that's probably not the they probably came from different, but like most of my people came from Dave the Diver guides anyway, so it's like, and really it's just sort of like a case of, the reason I did it and do the streams is because like, I want to spend longer playing the games that I want to play, right? Like, I don't want to go like, ah, right, yes, like, 'cause even an hour is a bit lengthy for some people, right? But I don't want to like, go like, ah, yes, I'll play for half hour, right? And it's like, well, you know, I don't really work that well, like, you know? So if I play for like half hour, it's like, yeah, sure, great, but, you know, it's not really like, I get much of an opportunity to do anything, you know? I'm kind of just like at that point, it's like, well, nothing's going on. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, it's basically a case of, well, you know, there's a lot to do. There's not enough time to do it. Like, you know, if I'm making like 1 hour parts, right, and some games are quite longer than that, it's like, well, it's not exactly like I'm ever going to get to the end of them in a timely manner, like. Whereas if I was doing like, you know, it's like 2 or 3 parts together, really, but I guess not a lot of people like that. It's a weird one, right? And it's like, well, in a technical sense, you know, it's not a guide for Dave the Diver, so no one really cares about it anyway. I mean, that's not necessarily true, because people do still watch them, but that's just, ugh. Trying to run like a YouTube channel is just a mess. Like, I definitely am not good at it, right? Like, if I was good at it, I'd have a lot better viewer numbers and a lot better video content coming out, but you know, I don't, so I'm actually going to concentrate up on this fight real quick. I brought the wrong weapon, I guess. Like, this long mallet is not that. It's not it. Right. Yeah. Basically, right. Yeah, I'm not winning this. this weapon takes way too much stamina to swing. Holy sh... That was awful. Alright. Oh, that was a tough one, that was... Oh. But, yeah, like... Even right now, I don't really feel like I'm that entertaining. I don't feel like, you know, what I'm doing is that good. Like, the guides were good because, like, you know, I actually offered something kind of required there. And it's like, well... I don't know. I just feel like what I'm doing now, I don't know, it's just in it cheap. But at the same time, I'm like, well, maybe what I need to do is move on and use my time in a different way, and this platform in a different way. So I personally, I'm one of those people that believe that, like, it's not really so much about having a fixed thing that you do. It's more about you have a limited amount of time, and you can pretty much do anything you want with that time. And like over time, you can train any skill, work on things, and all that stuff, and end up doing like different things. But it's like, you know, you've got to spend your time better, I guess. Well, in my sense, like, yeah, I just got to spend my time doing better things, doing different things, doing the things I want to do. Things I think will make me happy, instead of like just recording videos for the sake of recording videos, you know? I don't know, maybe that's what it's about. Like, perhaps I just need to take a step back. I guess if I do decide on that, that's, I need to make it into its own video, because otherwise people won't know. So... I guess... that's that in that sense. I need to start working on something unique, something that's like that not just anyone can do, not just anyone has the art. Like, you know, 'cause I just sit down, I play games, like, you know, that's all I'm doing right now, and it's like, well, pretty much anyone can do that, although being entertaining whilst doing it, different story. You know, I guess I'm just not by... It's not like, you know, being live helped out. Like, you know, I was like, maybe if I had like an audience to talk to, you know, maybe I get better back and forth when they're going at me, encourage me to be more entertaining. Didn't work that way either, because just no one watches. So it's like a whole... So the whole thing about the lives, right, is this, right? Is, I go for like 3, 4, 5 hours, and no one really cut. Like, maybe someone comes in and then dips out immediately. You know, no one shows up on Twitch. Barely anyone shows up on YouTube. Yeah, it's basically just, it is what it is, like, you know, nothing's happening, right? Then, what happens next is, like, yeah, so no one shows up for that whole, like, 4 hours, right? It's just like, no one really cared, no one really wanted to watch it, right? Then, you know, I come on, later on, like, and I'm looking at my, like, analytics, and you know, it was just my subscriber numbers going down, and it's like, so not only does no one show up, but it's also like later on people just unsubscribe, and I'm like, right, okay, so there's no feedback or anything. There's nothing like people say, yeah, I preferred it when you did this, or I preferred it when you did that, or, you know, this out there. It's just like, yeah, I'm gone, and it's like, okay, You know, it has strong opinions either way about it. Like, you know, I'd be more open to like actually having that dialogue there, like, you know, saying, okay, well, you know, what do you want? And, you know, that's the thing, like, what is there to do? Like, you know, is it a problem that I'm playing, like, the games only once a week now and I have too many games in rotation? Is it that, you know, it's just ridiculous, really. It's like, I don't feel like there's anything I can do to win here. Because, ultimately, no matter what I'm doing with these videos, I'm not really enjoying myself. I'm not really happy, to be honest. Like, and if I weren't doing it, I wouldn't be happy either way. Or, like, you know, it's just, like, I guess the thing I'm trying to get at here is life just kind of sucks. Like, no matter what you do, I mean, I guess that's just my pessimistic view, where it's like, no matter what I do, no matter how I do it, no matter what I'm doing in my life, it's just going to be shit. And it's like, with an outlook like that, what are you supposed to do? Like, it's like, well, you know, get some help or something. It's like, the help and help. You know, I can tell you that, like, you know, life has much larger issue. Well, I mean, the thing about it is, it's a long, long story. A long, long story. That, you know, I shouldn't really ramble about my fucking video that's just on a gladiator game, you know? It's fine, like, you know, it is what it is. Maybe if you're really that curious, just happen up on one of my streams some point, ask me about it then, like, you know, I'll be more than happy to talk a lot more about my whole negative outlook there, like, you know, it's, at that point it is what it is, like, but, you know, it's just, ugh. Which is why I say, you know, maybe I should move on to doing things I want to do, like, you know, there's different things I want to do, and, like, you know, content I can put on this platform that's, like, you know, made from that, then maybe I should try moving more towards that. Like, I don't need to... I guess, yeah, my thing is, it's just like... given a choice, might as well try something different. And it's like, well, what is different? Like, maybe I'll upload a video here and there of, like, the games I'm playing, but... maybe it's the quality of like what I'm doing is dropped. Like, I have to check like the files that I'm doing to switch recording format to MP4, so I can just upload it straight away. Maybe that's an issue. I'll see you with this video. Maybe that's the thing. Is like, regardless of what the issue actually is, like, you know, what people want. It doesn't change the fact that it's all just trade-offs and compromises right now from my position. Like, how much of my day can I really spend doing, like, say for example before when I had like the MKV format, right? I guess the video would always be guaranteed high quality, but I had to put it through editing software before I could put it on YouTube. Now if I did like something like a 7-hour video like I did with the Hunt stream and I had a 7-hour recording, putting that through the processing software would take like 7 hours, 8 hours, right? You know, on a proper graphically in like a good graphics game, right? And the thing about that is it's just like, yeah, I do not have the time to be leaving my computer basically using its entire CPU capacity for like 7 hours, right? And it's like, oh, could you do it overnight? No, because I sleep in the same room as my computer. So it's like this is my bedroom. Like, you know, you can probably tell by the wardrobe behind me, right? So it's like, I can't really do that because, well, it's just you know, that's not going to be something that I'm able to do because, as you can probably tell, sleeping with like quite bright lights is just not really it. You don't really, I mean, I can't really sleep like that, right? So I'm like, well, I could like, then for example, if in that scenario, it'd be like, yeah, then I have to like commit all my free time to like either streaming or having the video processor running, and those would be the only two things I do in my day basically at that point. And it's like, yeah, I don't want to do that either. Like, that would be awful. Like, so yeah, it's just kind of like a case of, what can I really do? Like, I could go back to like doing hour-long videos. Perhaps that's the solution. Perhaps it's like go even shorter, like 20 minutes, like today. Well, right now it's at 28 minutes, and you know, I'm not really near the end of this run, but you know, it's like maybe I go shorter videos. Maybe that's what people want. I mean, I could, if I had something to make a guide on, I'd go back to making a guide because, well, yeah, but it's not really many games that I'd say I excel at, like, you know. Like I said, maybe I'll make a guide for this game in that sense, like. Then again, getting the formatting right for that. I don't know how I'd do that. Even if I were to make a guide on this game, like, what do I even make a guide for? How'd that even work? Or would I pick out traits? Like, you know, the thing about it is I'm not even that good at this game. Really not. Like, I have the maximum permanent bonus. I have all these things. Like, you know, I'm playing on lowest difficulty. It's not even like I have that much of value to say about the game, like, you know, in a guide sense. Like, yeah, sure, I kind of understand how the combat works, but, you know, just understanding how the combat works. It's not like... I'm absolutely amazing at the combat because... well, I'm not. Or maybe I am, but maybe I'm just selling myself short there. Oh, why does he always give me a speeder? If I was good at the game, I'd know how to use this spear. Well, I can do this. Come to think of it. And use it like a pole arm. Like... that's the first time my army's actually getting decimated. I'm kind of just lost in thought and like not really talking much either at this point. So it's like, well... see why this is not a quality part. How many guys have I killed this run? 66. Alright, so I don't actually have that far to go from this run, like... This might be another 10 people to kill here. All I need to do is kill like 4 more. And that's that run done. Throw that one a bit awkwardly, but... There we go. Well, these guys, just so many of them are getting away. so many in the way. Oh, it's easy. Right, so I got 8 kills there. Oh, throwing skill. That's something like I never want. It's just something I never use. So I need to kill like 5 more people, I guess. I mean, this has the potential. I haven't done a pit fight in quite a while. Let's do it. All you gotta do is get stuck in there. Alright, it's provided I kill this guy, I've done it. Alright. Let's just put all this into the next run. I killed 80 people, but now I'm a pacifist. I'm sure that's how it works. Sorry, one with a frail constitution. And naturally athletic. I need giant, I need Yeah, I've already done sharpener. I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to re-roll that. Omniscient in your prime, dulled senses and I mean, it is that. But I've already done those two. I've already done that one. But it's the same thing basically. So I shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Like. It's weird omniscient and dulled senses are together though. I will say that. But that said, yeah, I think I will accept this. So I also got to make sure to keep my what was it? Why can't I repair? I have enough money to, it's just it won't let me. Well, if it isn't letting me, then I'll take this match. I'll do 2 matches here for this part because I want to get the repair done. So I'm just good to go next part. Yeah, so it is physics based, so if you flick like that, it actually does do more damage. Hmm. We'll do this one. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, now that's repaired. Yeah, that's going to be where I end it for this part, because it's been like 53 minutes. Yeah, I've basically done everything I wanted to do. I finished a run with that guy. Now we need to win with this trait. If we see Giant again, we need to win with it. We see the Archon Heritage. We need to finish with that. And we also need to finish with Unlucky. And also just all these other ones that like here, like, you know, Two-Handed Prodigy. Whatever these are. This one with like one arm. There's a lot of a lot of victories I've done now. Total match victories 1,232. That is a lot. Yeah. Either way, thank you for listening to me ramble throughout this episode. I hope you all enjoy watching, and I hope you all have a good day.